This is what you saved your lunch money for. To the green on A feature #1 of the Four Crown Nationals. Off into turns 1 and 2. We'll see if we make it around to the back straightaway. Everybody makes it there, and quickly up into the race lead goes Jason Persley. On the quest, he got 1 win last night with the Great Lakes Super Sprints. He's going to come around to lead the way. Lap #1, the 86 in command. Third to first, Westfall in second. He's got Kevin Thomas Jr. challenging to the outside. The 3R with a good run onto the back straightway. In command. Ooh, Kevin Thomas dancing her off the cushion there over in turns 3 and 4. That's going to allow Kyle Cummins to close in quickly here as they work into turns 1 and 2. He'll peel down to the bottom once again. Throws the slide across the racetrack. Kevin Thomas sees it coming. Turns his car down the racetrack. He's going to get a good run to the inside. Able to clear and get back into the second spot. Now he's going to take it up the embankment. The 3P going to stick all the way to the cushion. Cummins going to try to rebuild that momentum here, and he's going to try it again over turns 1 and 2. Kevin Thomas turns it down the banking, tries to get a run as they work into turns 3 and 4. Kevin Thomas tries to get there, couldn't get there fast enough. Kyle Cummins going to take the position in turns 3 and 4. Now Briggs Danner, he's going to go top to bottom, rolls to the middle, and he's going to look for third. Got it at the line. Briggs Danner up into the third spot. Now Kevin Thomas Jr. quickly shuffled back to fourth. 3 seconds, caution. Gunnar Setzer slow in the Midwest 2, Mills #5. Over in turn #3, a shredded left rear Hoosier. As they come around, single file to the NOS Energy start can. Brings them around the high side of the Speedway. We get back after it. Yeah, right rear did look a little bit soft on the 57 here on the restart, trying to get it wound up and get the pressure built back up and stay on the racetrack. Here's their 3 wide behind him up front. Persley picking right up where he left off here. Continues to open his advantage, 2.574. Here comes Danner looking for second in the 39. Slides up across the racetrack. Does he have the run? He finds the cushion. He's got the grip. He's got the run. He's got second. It'll be Danner up into the runner-up spot now. The 4, Justin Grant. Going to throw his name in there. Goes across the nose of the 3P. Cummins loses 2 spots in 1 lap here. Takes a couple of tenths off. Brings it to under a segment to himself in the 39. Danner's upside down and collects Justin Grant. Oh, Briggs Danner. See what he can get it done as they make their way off of turn #4. Persley brings it back to green. Not able to stick with him enough to pull the slide as they work into turns 1 and 2. Field off into the back straightaway. Persley up on the cushion through turns 3 and 4. He's going to come around this time to see the white flag fly. 1 to go. Cummins going to have some heroics here in the final lap if he wants to make something happen. Kevin Thomas running a third. Brady Bacon in pursuit of him as they work onto the back straightaway for the final time. We got a pair of battles for everybody trying to race into the top 5. But off into turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag is going to drop. Crown #1 secured. Jason Persley, your winner here with the USAC Amsoil Sprint Car National Championship.
Let's go racing off at turn #4. We are green.
Just like that, field going to take off into turns 1 and 2. Reitzel immediately going to jump out to the race lead, slice it up for 3rd, 4th, and 5th right now as they work onto the back straightaway. Thorson down to the inside, going after second now as they make their way around on lap #1.
Tanner Thorson was 4th, come off at turn #2, got back to that second spot across the start-finish line as Aaron Reitzel shows the way. Big move out of Justin Peck, nearly clobbers the side of Brent Marks. Brent Marks gets by him and down to the inside of Tanner Thorson. Move Marks up to the P2 position. Marks slides himself in turns 3 and 4, open up the bottom of the racetrack for Tanner Thorson. He cannot get there, and Marks has that spot across the line.
Starting to close in on Reitzel, 7/10 of a second. Keep an eye on Lynch as he'll close in more. Oh, look out right in front of him. Got one around.
Jimmy Light, the car spinning in turn 2. 20 laps remaining. Reitzel on the gas a little early there, trying to catch the field off guard, and he'll show him down the front straightaway.
He restarted the inside, immediately going to go back to the cushion here as they work into turns 1 and 2, trying to rebuild that momentum. Now in high limit competition, you can adjust the wing, but you also have a shock adjustment in the car. But Aaron Reitzel, 1.939 seconds right now out front.
Red flag, upside down big time in turn 4. I believe it's J.J. Hickle. Upside down in a large way. Brenham Crouch also involved with damage to the top wing on the CJB Motorsports entry. 17 laps remaining in the feature with Kubota Highland Racing here at the Four Crown Nationals. The green flag comes back out. Great restart that time for the 7BC, Brian.
Giovanni going to drop to the inside here into turns 1 and 2. Reitzel immediately up to the cushion. Going to get the rubber band wound back up and run away. Looked like Selzy may have had the jump on him for a second.
Back behind, it's Brent Marks in third. Rico. Marks has a problem. The left rear was shaking all over the place down the front straightaway. That car's got a problem in turn 2.
Yeah, that thing started vibrating violently as he works onto the back straightaway. People splitting him there as the caution lights do come on.
Green flag comes back out with 13 to go in the feature at Eldora Speedway. Nice restart for Rico Abreu. He'll get by Cy Lynch. Here comes Gio Selzy. Pokes his car down to the bottom. He's side by side with Aaron Reitzel off at turn number 2 and down the back stretch.
Great restart for the 7. Still not able to clear. Reitzel going to the bottom side of turns 3 and 4 to protect the line. Rico up on the fence here as he comes around. And the number 24 riding in third. Going to close in on Selzy as they make their way into turns 1 and 2. On the inside of 3 to the high side of the exit to number 4. That's going to cost us some time. Rico brings 2 tenths off. Takes it down to the inside for the race lead. Rico across the racetrack, plugs the cushion onto the back straightaway, can't hold on to it. Reitzel back to his inside. The 87 holds on to it. Both drivers in the middle of turn 3. Rico up to the cushion, the exit to number 4's got the run once again. He's on the back bumper of Aaron Reitzel.
Good stuff at the front of the field. Now Reitzel on the defensive and in turn 1. Gets to the cushion on the exit of turn number 2. Rico turns it down the hill with a run. They're side by side for the race lead at the Four Crown Nationals. Rico takes away into turn number 3. He gets to the cushion. Abreu off the top of turn number 4. He'll lead this time by across the start-finish line.
Rico comes around to lead with 24 laps complete.
1 lap to go at the NK Telco Four Crown Nationals. Lost it on the final restart with 2 laps to go last night. He is going to pass Aaron Reitzel this time and get some payback. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. For the 11th time this year, he's a winner with Kubota Highland Racing. It's Rico Abreu at the Four Crown.
And once again, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy 25 trips around the Big E. Because race fans, here comes a second serving. Lunch money in the till, and we're underway. 3 wide for the race lead to start things off. Steven Snyder Jr. going to jump up to the top, and he's going to jump out to the race lead here. Battle for the second spot, rolling to the inside. Here comes Boxell in the 14. He's ahead of his teammate right now, up across the racetrack, across the nose of Grant. Leaves the bottom side open. Kevin Thomas Jr. now he's going to dive to the inside. Remember, he's on a podium run here this week. Has not finished worse than 3rd so far. Every time on track, he's up to 2nd, gets a spot away from his teammate. He'll set his sights now on the 4 of Steven Snyder. And Steven, he's bouncing her hard off of the wall already, Tyler. As he'll roll to the inside once again, up to the middle, about 3/4 way up the racetrack. Still doesn't have the run to get around the Enviro Fab number 4. Has a better run this time to the inside. Up across the racetrack, Snyder sees it coming, turns to his inside. They swap lines to the back straightaway. Steven back up into the race lead. Now they start doing this. Chances are you let the guy run in the 3rd run you down. As Snyder, a little bit of an issue there at the exit to number 4. Opens the door for Kevin Thomas, going to his inside. Oh, Steven Snyder's into the wall. Caution. Gavin Miller, your top 10. Single file past the NOS Energy start can. 5 laps complete is still a long way to go. As Kevin Thomas going to enter to the middle groove this time into turns 1 and 2. Seavey all the way up with the cushion. He's got the bite onto the back straightaway. Kevin Thomas, that car going to fire off and find some grip right at the exit to number 2. As right now, Kevin Thomas switching his lines at both ends of the racetrack. Here comes Pursley down to the inside with the slide. Can he grab the cushion fast enough? He can. You'll have a new leader as Kevin Thomas fighting back to his inside. Does he try to go to the inside and take the line? He doesn't. Kevin Thomas instead. He goes to the inside. He's up across the racetrack. Short slide on Jason Pursley. Kevin Thomas back into the race lead. Tyler, this right here, classic Eldora midget racing.
Yeah, absolutely. This reminds me a lot of the one I had a race like this with Logan Seavey and Tanner Carrick, and it's just you're sliding each other as many times as you can to just hopefully be the guy that finally makes the right move.
Boy, and Kevin Thomas throwing the slide again, this time giving Pursley a little bit more room. He's able to turn back to his inside. They're going to go at it again over in turns 1 and 2. KTJ up the racetrack, not quite fast enough. Down to the wave of the white flag. A dominating performance with the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship. He's going to follow it up here with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship. And for the 2nd class in the 2nd year, he's back-to-back at Four Crown. Jason Pursley going back to victory lane. They'll make their way into turn 3 and out of turn number 4 for the final time tonight. We're going to crown a champion at Eldora. To the green in Silver Crown competition. Field going to barrel off into turns 1 and 2. And like you said, Tyler, this is where the pace kind of slows down a little bit, but not the action is already going after the race lead. Leary up on the outside, challenged quickly by the Chris Dyson Racing entries, 9 and 09. You've got Bacon and Pursley in pursuit of the top spot. Bacon with the advantage in that second position right now as they work onto the back straightaway, 3 wide for 4th behind them.
And it moves around on you a lot. Not near as much as the miles, because the miles,
oh man,
big
there
slider.
it was. Big slider. Didn't quite come up with it, though.
But
Leary
he's
able
going
to
to do
get
it
by.
again here into 3.
Again, they're not going Silver Crown style. They're going to start racing sprint car style here.
And that's the difference between here and the miles, too. Like, you don't really have tire wear here near as much as you do on the miles, because the miles tend to take rubber a little bit. So you're in 100 miles, you're trying to save as much tire as you can. Here,
and looks like problems for Kevin Thomas in the back straight, but the number 24 slowing.
81.
Oh, is that the 81? Excuse me. Yes, you're right. My apologies. Dayson with a good restart last time, gets another pretty good restart this time. Leary stays a little closer with them this time as they work off into turns 1 and 2. Both drivers cheating into 1, bringing it up to the cushion, the exit turn number 4. So Leary still running in second. Oh, Justin Grant. Boy, he hopped, skipped, and jumped that thing off of the cushion in a big way over in turns 1 and 2. And that was a big save. In the USAC ranks, I think he has proven that here tonight as we go under yellow.
No, see.
Looking to see.
I don't know if we got maybe some debris or something, or just maybe they're behind that Hoosier truck. We can't see him. Yeah, I think he's going to keep running the top until somebody gets, almost to his inside in the middle, and then he won't really have a choice but to move down.
We're going to go back to green. We're going to find out here. He's going to cheat her up to the cushion quickly. I kind of expected Leary maybe to try that middle groove here on the restart.
Yeah, especially with his mud cover being out, but I think he knows to beat Dayson here. He's going to have to run the wall even better than he is.
Right now, you have to wonder maybe the cushion's thin enough, not maybe as worried as he would have been earlier in the night. Pursley, 1 lap away from history. The last time it was done in USAC competition, it was Logan Seavey. Tonight, he is going to join an elite list and sweep USAC at the 4 Crown. Dayson Pursley wins the Silver Crown feature event.